designing the syllabus, you will bring all who have a say in education, and at least it is the student that must be there. So they will have their part, they will have a role in the design of the syllabus or the design of the course. This type of syllabus is actually based on negotiation. It is not learner restricted, it is learner included, or I don't know, parents included. I don't know, anybody can be included in the negotiation process. And this type of syllabus, category B, like task-based, I don't know, learning-based syllabus types, in such syllabuses, you don't say that before the course begins, I negotiate with my students and then everything is on me. No, during the course and even after the course, the student is always with you. And you always negotiate about the learning process. And by this negotiation, you can change anything like your materials, your timing of the class, your lessons, your topics, language functions, notions, everything can be revised and updated because the needs of the students might change. The learning styles might actually be different for different aspects of language. Well, their present situation needs analysis might show that they are actually having a problem with your current materials, and you need to bring easier materials, or they are easy and you need to bring more difficult materials. So it is a dynamic process, and at every single stage, your students must participate in every aspect of the course and every part of the syllabus. Therefore, the category B, like task-based syllabus, learning-based syllabus, in such types of syllabus, which are called actually type B syllabuses, the negotiation must be between the teacher and the student, at least. But parents can be included, and other people can also be included. Well, Haidar, is that main focuses on the? So there is no main question. Yeah. Well, up to here there is no question, dear friends. Everything is clear up to here?
Sorry, Doctor. You mean the negotiation of meaning between the teacher and students actually only between the unequal powers, teachers, students, children, and parents?
No, look, when I say negotiation, for example, the student says, I want to learn, for example, music. But the parents have a mindset and they say, no, don't teach my students music or the culture, American culture. Just teach, for example, local culture. And the student says, I want this, but the parents say, I want this. Or the teacher has his or her preferences for learning, and the student has his or preferences for learning. The parents have their own preferences for learning. So sometimes it happens that no conclusion can be made because the belief of the teacher is different from the belief of the learner. Okay, it can be at the material selection, or it can be at about the learning process itself. The students must be involved in any part of the learning process in selecting the materials. For example, you want to select a book for your student. You can say, is this book good for you if I if I propose it to you to buy in order to work in the class. So you must ask your student if he likes this book or not, or if he likes this topic or not, if he or she likes, I don't know, the timing of the class or not, if they actually like the size of the material or not, many things, okay? Even the cost of the books. The cost of material, they have to pay money in order to buy the book.
Embarrassed.
So everything in the syllabus, even evaluation, timing of the evaluation, if they like to have an evaluation or not, everything must be discussed and negotiated with the student. Maybe your students do not have any interest in the text in the class. You can ask your students to bring their own text to the class.
Embarrassed.
Yes, doctor. Thank you, doctor.
Sometimes, for example, you propose a book to your student, but you see they are tired, and ask why are you tired? They say the passages are not interesting. They have their own likes and dislikes. Therefore, in an ESP course, it is very important to negotiate every aspect of the course with the student. Finally, you might be asked, as a final point, you might be asked which type of syllabus is best. Right? And the answer is, actually, we can't say this is the best or that is the best. It depends on the situation in the students. And based on many things, one syllabus can be the best. But the general answer is if we combine all of them, if we have a focus on language, if you have a focus on function, notions, I don't know, situation, and other learning, the learning process, the tasks and activities, everything is included in the course and the syllabus. This will make the best syllabus. But again, it is a very general answer, depending on the nature of the course, the students' likes, the students' needs, target situation needs. The answer can be different. So based on the needs of the students, you will finally select one of them, or you will finally combine them, but the focus can be more on one type of syllabus and less on another. Therefore, the best type of syllabus can be a mixture of all, depending on the situation. One syllabus type can be of a more focus than another syllabus type, but it is very good to include all of them in your course. Well, everyone, I hope you did not get tired, because you're already out of energy for Ramadan. Actually, my lecture has finished, and please go through my note. I think I sent it to you through Telegram. You have my note. Go through to it, and if there are questions or ambiguities, something which is difficult for you, I'm here. I'm at your service to explain the difficult parts to you. Anyway, through sending messages, emails, or anything.
You are now unmuted.
Well, if you think you have a problem, I'm at your service. If not, I'm in the class for another 10 minutes. If you think that you have a question, you can raise your question.
You are now muted.
I hear you and I answer. If not, I think you can take a rest and leave the class, and you can say goodbye.
Excuse me, doctor. I have a general questions about our midterm exam.
Okay, what is it, Mona?
Yes, doctor. How many lectures or sessions will be included in our midterm exam? And what about the nature of the questions? Is it
Questions
or,
are
a
mostly
state question?
multiple choice questions, mostly multiple choice.
Okay, doctor.
I try it to be
How many sessions?
all sessions.
How many sessions?
All sessions that I lecture.
Oh, okay, doctor. Thank you very much. Okay, thank you.
Sessions that I lecture, you have my notes and my voice files are very important, and it will be very important if you study my material. Do study the materials, please. Look, passing the course is something. If you study my notes, you will easily pass the course.
Sorry, doctor. Only final or mid exam.
Anytime that you like to have a midterm exam, I can give you a midterm exam. You got the point, Eftesan?
Doctor, I have a problem with the net. Always have a problem.
And anytime that you think you are ready for midterm exam, I am also ready.
Inshallah.
Inshallah. Thank you. Well, Eftesan, Haydar, Zainab, Somaye, Ammar, Ghafran, Fazl, Muhammad, Mona, Noorul Huda. Well, thank you for joining me in today's
You are now unmuted.
session. I wish you the best, and sorry for bringing you today to this makeup session. We had to make it. We had to, and I'm happy that we are one session actually ahead from the timing of the semester. Everybody.
Thank you for you, doctor. Thank you for you.
You are now
Thank
muted.
you very much. I'm in the class for 10 minutes. I mute myself, but I'm in the class. All the very best, and bye.